Hi, welcome to this video. Today we dive into a crucial topic that affects many professionals, and that is interview anxiety. If your heart ever races or your palm becomes sweatish at the thought of an interview or during an interview, this is a very common experience among many professionals, so you are not alone. And the beauty is that this anxiety or this nervousness, there are certain mindsets that you can be able to play during an interview in order to be able to calm the nerves or in order to be able to present your best self during an interview. You realize that with anxiety, it can lead to most of the time unclear thinking from candidates, or you are tempted to speak very fast, like you rush your speech, or sometimes you are even not able to remember everything that you wanted to say, like you forget some of the key points. And that is why in this video, I will be exploring 3 powerful strategies that will help you as a professional, will help you as a candidate to be able to manage the anxiety and to boost your confidence during the interview. Strategy number 1, and this is very important, an important mindset trick if you want to calm your anxiety or if you want to calm your nerves during an interview. I always tell every candidate, answer the question as if it is the only question that if you get to answer correct, then you will be able to secure the offer. Every question that you're being asked, give it your best shot as though it is the only question that determines your success for the role. As a candidate, when you are asked a question, the only way to be able to calm your nerves or the anxiety and to be able to present your best self as you respond is to think thoroughly through the question that you've been asked. And this not only applies to competency-based interview questions, but also to commonly asked interview questions like the introduction. Tell us about yourself. Most of the time, you realize that candidates overlook these commonly asked questions, thinking that the competency-based questions are the biggest determinant for their success in the role. And because of that, they are not able to put their best foot forward in terms of selling themselves even with the commonly asked questions. So you need to answer every question that you are being asked thoroughly in order to get hired. Assume that there is no other question that you are going to be asked, and this particular one is the biggest determinant for you securing that offer. And even as you answer the question, do not rush through your speech. You have to learn how to strategically pace yourself so that you don't rush through the response in order to finish responding. What do I mean? Give full details, full explanations to the question that you are being asked. Every question, the way you are responding, should position you as the solution carrier to the role that you are being interviewed for. Most importantly, as you answer every question as though it is the only question that determines your success, ensure that you paint a picture to your potential employer of what you have done in your previous position and what you can be able to do for them if they give you the opportunity. Strategy number 2, and this is equally a very powerful mindset trick when it comes to being able to calm your nerves during an interview. As a candidate, always remind yourself that this is just a conversation. Yes, we know that it is an interview, but if you're able to reframe your mind and look at it like just another moment, another session, to have a conversation around your experience, a conversation around your qualifications, a conversation around the professional trainings, certifications you've undertaken, a conversation around your career achievements or accomplishments, believe you me, that makes it easier for you to calm your nerves, to calm your anxiety, and to be able to present yourself more confidently. I know it is sometimes very difficult to remind yourself during an interview that you are just having a conversation. It is one of the hardest yet easiest things to do during an interview, because you realize that stakes are very high for you as a candidate. Maybe this is one of your dream employers. Maybe it could be the nice pay or salary package that comes with that role if you get the opportunity. Or sometimes you just want to change an environment. You just want to transition from one sector to the other. And the fact that you have already secured an interview, you can't afford to be able to not present yourself very well. And because of that, you may feel like you have not prepared well, and that builds up the anxiety or the nervousness. Or you may feel like you do not have some qualifications, and because of that, the interviewer may not see you as a good fit. So look at it from the point of you're just going to have a conversation on your suitability for the role. During the interview, take a breath and see it just as an opportunity to talk to someone about your track record of success, about your values, professional values, about why you are passionate in that field or in that area of expertise. This mindset will be able, remember the role of the mind of every human being is to keep you safe. And the moment the mind feels threatened, it sends signals to your brain that you need security. And that is why you begin to feel sweatish in your palms, you begin to feel your heart racing, and it is very common. So in order to counter that beforehand, look at interviews as a moment to just have a conversation with the potential employer. And finally, pretend that you're not even going to get the job anyway. I know that is one of the most weird advice you have ever received from a career advisor or even an interview coach. Yes, as a candidate, to be able to play mind game tricks or mindset tricks during an interview to calm your nerves, to manage your anxiety, look at it from the point of how actors always take audition moments. During auditioning, those 5 minutes of audition or 30 seconds of audition, those are the most difficult moments in the life of any actor or any actress. And because of that, they know there's a lot of judgment that will be taking place during the auditions. It makes them to feel more nervous, more anxious, to even doubt their ability to deliver. And that is the same thing that happens for candidates during an interview. So how do you manage that anxiety moment? Look at that interview opportunity and pretend as though you are not even going to get the job anyway. Look at it from more like just an audition. Go in and give it your best. If you get the opportunity, well and good. If you do not get the opportunity, you had given it your best shot. So what am I trying to say? See interviews as an opportunity or as a moment to practice and for you to be able to do even better in your future interviews. As we keep saying, the only way for you to boost your confidence level up to 90% as a candidate during an interview is to practice, practice, and practice. It is not easy to pretend that you're not going to get the job anyway. It is not easy to remind yourself that this is just a conversation. It is not easy to look at every question and give it your best shot as though it is the only determinant for you to secure that offer letter. So I encourage you to practice these 3 mindset tricks that I have highlighted in this video and share with us your feedback in the comment section, how it has worked for you, or if there are any other tricks that perhaps you have used in the past and has worked for you, feel free to share them with us in the comment section, and we will be glad to even address more in our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.